for dinner tonight? I no packages. Well, you took it. It was probably the packages that were like in the duration where you weren't really around for like a week or two. I don't think you had an incoming package. I guess would be the easier way to say that. Aside from the most recent. Where is my music? I had I've been out of like I'm like kind of out of food, so I got to cook again. But Haley will be back tomorrow, so we'll both cook. Um, I ordered Mexican today from a different place. I don't know what the hell it was called. It was a taco, corn tortilla, but the entire like size of the tortilla was also covered in one piece of meat and then with cheese. And you eat it like a taco. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. I don't know what the hell this is. What's the action? Thank you for that sub. And Dom gets another shiny. Holy crap. I'm due for another, dude, even though I got like all of mine all at once. First break is almost full, by the way. I know people are sleepy on Monday. We had another double feast Friday. But we're primed up, dude. Big hits are coming. Might see it out of the first break. When I was making breaks for this week, there were a couple like things of handfuls of prismatic where I was like, these feel a little bit heavy. They got me a little excited. First God Pack is coming. Third Zekrom is obviously going to be coming, but I have too many empty boxes. This room is a disaster. Creole poached chicken. That sounds interesting. Well, I had the taco that was one piece of meat and then cheese melted on top, and it was phenomenal. I'm waiting for this first break to fill no matter what. It's already halfway full. Mondays have just become the black sheep of the week. Wednesdays pop off, Fridays pop off. People be sleeping on Monday. Tamale casserole? That sounds good. Dom, I'm gonna need you to pick me a number. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18. $17. A scholar. That'll be for the first break. Let me turn off this AC. I don't want this kicking on while I'm live, and it only kicks on when I'm live. Where's our administration? I'm working, okay? Go sit down. Goliath just came over to the door like I owed him money. What's up, Marzi Barzi? Marzi Barzi, have you been affected by the great flood of 2025 in Wisconsin? 58 months. Thank you, real man. Appreciate you. Because I didn't get any rain at all. All right, we got 4 spots left. We're right there, ladies and gentlemen. We can do it. I believe in all of you. Tomorrow on the gaming channel on DayZ, because the server is wiping probably Friday, I'm going to spend all the money in my character's account. I'm buying a helicopter and we're flying it around the map. I'll probably die right away, but I'm going to try not to. This like flooding happening like in very specific parts of the country is very interesting. Family friendly, but yes. That's good, Dom. And I had warnings on my phone for a thunderstorm. Thunderstorm imminent. There's lightning in your area. Like I'm getting warnings on my phone like through apps. There was nothing, dude. I don't know how bad this forecasting has gotten, but something's going on. It's gotten like so bad. Literally the sun was out. I don't even think there was lightning near me. If everyone on the website grabbed one spot, the break would be overly filled. And mind you, we did not pull Zekrom, Reshiram, or Victini last week. If we see it in this first break, I wouldn't be surprised. And the first break is full. Brandon Hooper said, anyone who's sleeping, go right back to sleep. I hope to God I pull one of each just to make everyone who waited on grabbing a spot feel worse. Because that's just justice. Last time this happened, Tetsnick filled a break and he got the Zekrom. But Beej, that's mean. It's not mean if you learn. If you're learning something, it's not mean at all. And the lesson is, don't just watch these breaks fill in front of your face, because the heat could be yours. All right, let's go. So if Reshiram is fire, and so is Victini, fire's kind of stacked. I didn't really think about it because I haven't pulled a Reshiram yet. Kind of nuts. Obviously, you have to pull it, but still. Theoretically, you get both. Anyone who was about to grab a spot on break 1, just grab it in break 2. It's there. That's why I have it there. All right. Oh, look who decided to join the party. The vacation person. The queen of vacations. What are you guys doing? Also, anyone else, how was your weekend? If I didn't see you on Sunday. I had a brief gaming channel. I was just tired on Sunday. There you go, real man. It's hard work vacationing and spending money. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Something to aspire towards. Long. Next weekend, I'm going to be dodging any obligations that I have to go to any parties. I'm going to be like Ali, dude. Hard work spending my money, yeah. That's good. Psychic and grass. Oh, that's good. Got to relog into the stream deck. What about you, Brandon? What you been up to? It was hard going to a grad party for 2 hours? No. That's not what I said. What I said was I'm going to dodge any obligations next weekend. Because I feel like for the past 4 weeks, every weekend has been something. What's up, John? Anyone who is about to grab a spot and break one, we have Greek Easter on set. Well, I'm not Greek, so hallelujah. Neither are you. Hallelujah, brother. I'm not Greek. But if I see a Greek just walking down the street, I'll be sure to give him an egg and a warm hello. I'm going, and so are my parents. Ha! Everyone's busy. I'm sorry. Electric? Anyways, thank you. Back to the regularly scheduled programming here. John, what are you up to, dude? Electric kind of popping off. Brandon, let's go. Somewhere in the house. Dogs aren't in here while I'm working, you know this. Nothing much, John? Colorless? Okay, colorless, go off. We're getting a lot of Illustrator rares tonight. I'm telling you, dude, tonight's going to pop off. I could feel it. I could feel it in my bones. Don't ask John, because we're going to be here all night talking about it. Don't do it to me and to everyone, please. Dude, the second that the Daisy server wipes. Yep, here we go. What really makes sense is we're neither Greek nor Greek Orthodox, so it makes sense to celebrate it, you know? See? Thank you, John. So if you see a Greek next Saturday, just give him an egg. Say Happy Easter. Nice little pat on the back. All right, we could cover it outside of regular business hours. Thank you. Thank you. We'll put that one in the filing cabinet. It's crazy how it must be a coincidence though. This will be the last thing I say about it. Greek Easter runs into like National Beige Day. Check the calendar. Is that this? Yeah, it is. That's crazy. I have to celebrate that by, I guess I'll figure it out when we get there. What is Sturgis, the motorcycle meetup? And now she's texting me. Amore, everything is a joke. Just relax. Relax. Breathe. It's Monday. I don't want to think about Saturday. I got to think about today. What's even crazier, I got to think about tomorrow. One day at a time. Just breathe. Right now, I'm worried about pulling a God pack for all these beautiful people. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it coming. Carlos? That is a gold. I told you, dude, tonight is going to pop off. Felice, duh. Don't get me started about... We'll just worry about tonight then, dude. Tonight is enough. Psychic. And this time I'm going to pay attention to what the last hit was because I was distracted right at the end of the break. I'm zoning in. I'm ascending. All right, show us the third Black Saccharum now. I already knew this was going to happen. Still psychic. Oh, and a Master Ball? It was like this. Yes. Fighting's the last hit. Regardless, it won't matter because I'm going to pull another hit. But fighting is the last hit. No, scratch that. It was fire. Correcting myself, final answer. Fire was the last hit. I just remembered how that pack opened. Because it would be in front. Cosmic Booster Box is 4,500. Oh, you mean the set that nobody really cared about when it was out? I know my Phantom Forces box is like approaching $20,000. Electric. Psychic. One pack left. It's almost like I said this like last year and people didn't believe me. Alright, Psychic is still the last hit. Psychic gets it. Frankie, graded card is yours. But a lot of good hits across the board. I've seen like stuff that I have not even like either not seen before or haven't seen in a while. 2 more breaks are up on the website. We can try to fill up number 2. I'm telling you, dude, tonight is primed to pop off. That's a very big card these days. Grats on that. These have skyrocketed, so grats. And you did pick it, Dom. Good job. You're good at picking them. You really are, dude. I haven't found something you're not good at yet, Dom. There's a lot of hits. Listen, dude. With that Umbreon, you would need like 1,000 bad breaks to ever be behind. Why am I getting text messages? All right, number 2 is starting to fill up. Whoa. I'll wait for number 2 to fill up. Halfway there. Let me line it up. Four left. Or three left. Math is hard on Monday. Someone pick a number. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 6 is the number. He did say it first. I'll use 11 or 12 if number 3 fills. Or when number 3 fills. Resetting everyone's points to 0. As the point czar, I have no power over stopping you. And it's full. Thank you again, Brandon. Brandon's going to run it back and get even more heat. That's what you love to see. Colorless did well last break, though. Colorless is a performer, dude. I mean, that doesn't matter. I made like a bunch of breaks, and I grab randomly from it, so it really doesn't matter what spot performs. I just randomized, didn't I? I did. feel like you either got a graded card or a good hit. I do remember saying your name. Mewtwo, Clefairy, or Zekrom, please? How about all of them? I just had to make sure I could see what this color was. I do that so I can remember it, so that whenever people say that they didn't do good in a spot, I get a mental note of it. You're not one of those people, but I wanted to take a mental note of it regardless. Evolving Skies would be the next Eva. Yeah, I do remember you telling me that. Steel? No, I know. I wasn't calling you out, criminal. I'm telling you, dude, I remember saying your name, though, last week. It was either a graded card or a good hit. They were like, I remember it distinctly. Maybe not a graded card, but definitely a good hit. Still back and forth. We just emailed and called. It's being escalated to the next person up. You know how it goes, dude. I can't wait for this last submission to be back so I can never submit for people again. But should be soon. I know that's what I've said, but like that's what we're told. I can't like make up what they tell me because it's really not in my best interest. And I don't care to lie to people. Josie, you can keep, like, once it comes back, everyone will be notified. Hoping to be soon. I'm just going to leave it at that because I can't voice my frustrations with them as a company without coming off like a dickhead. So I'm just going to say, when it comes in, everyone is going to get their cards, and then that'll be it. And believe you me, I can't wait. We just talked to them last Friday. So I plan on talking to them probably tomorrow, if not the next day, whenever they decide to answer the phone, because as much as I want this last submission to be back and in everyone's hands so I never have to think about it ever again, it's taking one more day every time. Gengar. And this was the last submission. There's no submissions beyond it. This is the last submission that there was. It's not like other cards were sent in afterwards and they came back. There's no other submission. It's just this one. I'm waiting for it. I want it to be here. Then everyone can deal with them on their own. They can pay beyond the base rate because that's probably what gets submissions back fast. Another colorless, by the way. Do you really, man? Have fun. If you're paying the base rate or discounted rate, because that's when stuff gets pushed by the wayside. Before we ever submit for people again, I need people to submit by themselves for a couple of years. The Iron Boulder, that's a good one. Well, that's probably why the cards aren't back yet, because they're doing gimmicky nonsense instead of just worrying about their actual, like, business model. I'm glad they're having fun, though. Bowler, think of this up. Bowler, you always have different icons next to your Twitch name, and they're always interesting. The Destiny 2, the final shape raid race. Never mind, not that interesting. I guess having that icon is a bit of a gem these days. Psychic. Well, there you go. That's again, I have to answer for their ineptitude. Or they're just paying the higher rate. And the same problem is happening again, where everyone who pays the higher rate gets graded first, and then we just keep getting pushed back. But eventually, they're going to have to send us the cards. Then I will send them out, and we won't have to deal with it ever again. Very, very happy. But Beej, other people submitted cards, they paid more, and then they got it back faster. Yeah, that's what happened. Usually just have your Twitch Turbo badge equipped. I never touch my badges, I'm going to be honest with you. But good on you, I like it. You're mixing it up, keeping us guessing. So Bowler, I've been hardcore playing current Battlegrounds. I'm like already sick of it. I feel like it's been a day. I already find myself wanting to play something else on my phone. More DayZ tomorrow. I'm going to buy a helicopter because the server wipes. So like all the money and everything, all the bases will be reset. So I'm just going to buy a helicopter and we're going to fly around. Park it in a safe spot. Try not to die. Maybe hide the keys somewhere. Just so we can keep using it. Because I won't care if we lose it because the server resets and everyone starts at 0 anyway. Electric. Thank you. I wasn't paying attention though. Still electric. Fighting. Frankie. Is Frankie about to snipe 2 slabs in a row? There's still 2 packs on the table. Still fighting. 1 pack left. Frankie sniped 2 slabs in a row with 1 spot. But he bought those spots, I'm pretty sure, like on Saturday. He may have bought them on Friday, to be honest. Still a good amount of hits, though, just across the board. Much wow. Very fighting. Frankie's going to be ecstatic. Let's see what he got. You picked the slab again, Mr. Dominic. The Septile from Lost Thunder. That's a 9. Very nice, Frankie. Lost Thunder. It's not a hit you see every day. I forgot that was even in Lost Thunder. Okay. Give a couple seconds to number 3, otherwise I'll roll it over to Wednesday. But after the Friday that we had and 2 breaks today, I'm pretty happy with that. But we fill up 3, I'll open 3. Lately, it's been Wednesdays pop off, and then Friday pops off. Like, really pops off. But I'll wait. All right, I'm not seeing much action. We'll call it here for tonight. That's fine. I'm going to move break number 3 to Wednesday and add a couple more up. Grab those spots while you can. Gaming channel tomorrow, more DayZ, and back here on Wednesday. Thank you guys. Love you. You're all beautiful.